What's up, bozos? Bentley Michaels here. Hey, thank you all very much for joining us yet again for another special day for our little pal Caleb and his birthday when he turned, 7313 with a bouncy house. I don't remember how old he is. But hey, thank you all very much. Hey, there's a couple days left. Tabletop Crafter. Okay, 15% off. Chaotic Amateurs. All caps, folks. Order, UK peeps. Free shipping. Also, if you're another podcast, a D&D podcast specifically, and you want to do an ad swap with us, hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on our website, hit us up on Instagram, Chaotic Amateurs @or.com. Ha ha ha! Oh man, these intros. I'm just getting out of breath. Hey, who here wants some merch? Any merch ideas out there? Hit us up with that. I would love to get your emails, your Twitters, your Instagrams, but until then, listen to this sweet, sweet music.
In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of Chaotic Amateurs.
Welcome back to Chaotic Amateurs, iTunes, Internet, Stitcher, bulletin board, telephone, #1 D&D Real Play podcast. I'm your temporary DM, thank God. To my right.
Yeah, this is Bentley as Nash. And Ronnie, you stupid idiots.
And Rhett as Carmelo T. Muckbuckle, and Andy.
And Milo as Trulmund Valgraze.
All right, and where we left off, our party actually figured some stuff out, and I think they have a plan, or roughly a plan, right?
It was the most efficient we've ever been in D&D.
Yeah. Granted, a couple of sessions to get used to each other. That's kind of normal.
We had a sweet racket.
Yeah.
Got a name here.
Hey, how much money did we make off of...
Oh, all your snake oil that you sold?
Yeah. Well, the town isn't rich. I'll tell you that. Why don't you roll a percentage?
Well, that was a stupid roll. Let's just say 68. We'll take the low one.
Okay. You got 68 gold.
Not bad.
All right.
For a poor town, that's bank. Keep in mind, wasn't there... Oh, no, that was Dash saying he only had 5 gold. Where we left our adventurers, they were standing in front of a fire, having just successfully thrown a bunch of what they believe to be really evil pendants into the fire, and are watching them burn secretly. Baron snagged one before the team could find out.
Boo.
Does anything happen as they burn?
You know those green firework balls that crackle? Mm-hmm. The ones that everybody takes apart and puts together to make them bigger.
Sounds familiar.
Sure, why not?
I mean, I don't do that. I just realized this is going out. Like I could get incriminated. Anyway.
The green crackle baller strikes again.
Oh, no.
What a dastardly villain.
Yeah. That's who you've been chasing after this whole adventure.
You're never safe. The cracker baller in town.
Anyway, so that's what happens when you burn them. Just some little fireworks, but nothing like crazy awe-inspiring. You don't see like a green spirit lift up and float off into the sky.
Oh.
Do you sense any magic or any evil coming off of it?
I do sense an opportunity to take a little vial with a corker and like get some smoke and like cork it up.
Okay.
All right.
Sweet. You got pendant smoke.
Any
Sweet.
evil paladin?
You can put that in your inventory. Anything else?
Until the end of my next turn, my divine sense goes off. So, okay. I mean, I would imagine that my turn was throwing that crap into the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just consider that as your homing beacon for those veins that we talked about going up the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like on for you now, and you can know the way to go.
But I'm not sensing like another like
no.
more evil.
No, it's not The magic that was incorporated into the pendants, you feel is dissipating.
Cool. I feel as though the magic that is in the pendants is dissipating.
Cool. What time of
Although
day?
there seems to be some lingering.
It's very weak.
What time of day is it?
We are talking afternoon, like maybe 3, 4.
All right, boss. What do you got?
Want to go up to the witch's house?
Yo, I'm in.
I've got Agatha.
Agatha.
Okay, I was close. I think that's who we're talking about is the witch. This made all the pendants. Want to go check her out?
Yeah, I think we should also investigate the cave once we get there.
I agree.
Yeah, I think it was on the way.
Yup.
Hey, Ronnie, what can you tell us about Agatha?
I don't know. She seems pretty cool.
The town just knows
Hey,
that she
Andy.
gives them free jewelry.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
She just gives out free jewelry.
Well, the pendants, she just comes down every once in a while. If there's somebody new in town, she'll say, "Hey, I'll make one for you," and makes one.
that's not suspicious at
Well,
all.
we need to go get our own pendants.
Wink, wink. Gotcha. Understood.
Well, well then, Ronnie, are you going to come join us?
Yeah, I got nothing else to do.
You going to bring your cool robot?
Yeah, he's got nothing else to
That
do.
lame thing? No way.
You going to teach me how to make them?
No, you're a weirdo.
I will learn your secrets.
And we set up.
And on that cheerful note, okay. So following both your sense and as you approach, you notice that there's a bit of a trail, and the trails that you sense, Nash, they pretty much follow the same trail. That some of them kind of diverge off the trail a little bit into the woods, and then they kind of scatter plot wise. They're generally all kind of following the same path.
But with me being a wanderer and all that sort of stuff, I understand the geographical layout of the place.
You're not.
And
at
with
all
where they
tripped
were
up.
pointing, where the several times people have pointed where the cave is, and with where we were before when we landed, I got it.
Cool.
I'm directing this way, that way. Follow this. The cave's
And
up this way.
It doesn't take much time. I'd say about an hour, maybe 2 tops to get to the mine. And as you're making your way up the path, everybody kind of gets this ding in their brain. And you hear, "Greetings all. Our records show you arrived safely. How is everyone?"
Who the hell is talking to me right now? Oh,
Who is this?
Is this some magical talking?
I got to remember the name. What was on the bottom of the notes? Lemaire?
Lemaire.
Lemaire. It's me, Lemaire. Duh.
Lemaire, actually.
Lemaire, yeah.
Oh,
Just checking in on our investment.
I need more money.
Okay, why don't you tell me what you have to report so far?
Okay. Well, you're absolutely right. Your kin did not die from wolves.
I like that you were about to say the name.
He absolutely did not die from wolves. In fact, the circumstances of his death might be more suspicious than you think.
What are the theories at this point?
Man, there's only one theory.
And that would be...
Somebody told us the town might have killed him, so there's one theory.
Okay.
And not to make Nash look... I mean, because he is true. There is only one theory, but they're kind of like combined. Anyway. Sorry, Nash. The other theory is that maybe a witch killed him?
A lich.
Well, I'm thinking Agatha had something to do with it. But also, there might be a lich involved.
Well, who's Agatha? And
She is a person that has created a lot of pendants,
I see.
which we gathered
Okay.
and destroyed.
Okay.
What kind of messages did you receive from Thalen before he disappeared?
What we got from him is that there was something bad up there and that our family would have none of it. And he took it upon himself to rid the land of it.
Why did that guy do that? What was with him?
Definitely evil around here.
That's a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Before I go and raid the
Man.
land of evil on your behalf,
Let me clarify
Man,
and say it a
screw
little bit
this guy.
nicer.
I'm out of here.
It's a little bit nicer this way. You can't hang up on this.
No, I just turn around and start walking back to the town.
All of a sudden, I hear. "Beep."
No, he can talk to me all he wants. I'm just going back to the town. I ain't going to help you if you ain't going to talk to me and help me out. Screw you.
Let me just say this in a little bit different way, but with the same outcome. It's family business, and we're not willing to share that at this point.
Cool. Still walking towards the town. See ya.
All right. Well,
you guys have beef with a lich?
I disconnect from Nash, and now I'm just talking to you two.
What does the name Vecna mean to you?
Vecna?
Vecna.
You must have rolled high. How could you know that name?
Because I know a lot of things. That's why you hired me.
I guess that's true.
I am Mucky T.
Get it right.
I am Bucky T. Muckbuckle of the Muckbuckle Detection Agency. Damn it.
Vecna, that's a name I wasn't expecting to hear.
If you didn't want your dirty laundry aired, you shouldn't have hired the best.
I'm going to have to go back and talk to my lady, and we'll let you know if...
How about you call me your lady and answer my questions?
I'm afraid it doesn't work that way.
I have a feeling you're not going to like what we find out.
You hear a beep.
I was really hoping she wouldn't hang up.
Nash, I got you that pay raise we were talking about.
Yeah, and he's just been talking to Ronnie. Like, she stopped him. And,
Scratch that, then.
And then he turns around and he's like, what? You got what?
Pay raise.
Oh, yeah?
Guaranteed pay raise. I heard it from the client himself. You heard it too, right?
Sure.
Deception? Well, I guess it's up to you if you...
Man, he doesn't believe these jokers, but he doesn't care.
Okay.
He's like, all right.
So,
You just watch him snake oil a town.
Baron, you're looking and listening to them when all of a sudden you hear a ding in your head. You know better. So you're watching them and acting like you're actively listening to what they're saying, but in your head you hear, "Hail the Claw. What have you to report?"
Deeply under my breath, stealthily, I say, "This town."
You could just think it.
I can just think it.
Yeah.
Cool. This town has been overtaken by
You can shout in here.
by what we believe is a lich. They were all
Right.
having their powers absorbed by these amulets. We destroyed all the amulets, but I kept one for the claw.
Okay, good job. I kind of had a feeling that's what you were up against when he said Vecna. I was just hoping for anything else but that. You've done well. Stay true to the claw and continue on the mission that you were sent for.
Can you tell me more about Vecna?
I can't. I need to talk more with Our Lady. And he hangs up.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are still making your way up to the mine. So the path winds its way upward, switching back several times because it starts getting kind of steep, and then all of a sudden it starts to level out. The terrain has become quite rocky. Being careful not to roll your ankles, you make your way up to a flat, large outcropping of stone. The outcropping itself shoves straight into the side of the hill, almost like a disc cut into the hillside. Before the hillside picks up again, jutting out is the entrance to what you assume is the mine. A few feet before the entrance is an old mine cart crushed by a boulder and acting as the external ending of two rails. The two rails lead from the cart to the interior of the mine, and beyond them, beyond the mine, the hillside trail continues upward. And Ronnie, you would let them know that this is where your dad found the bodies. This is where the crime scene was inside the mine.
Inside the mine.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so if you guys go in there, that's where the bodies were.
Do you sense not Ronnie, but the Nash? Is this where you sense the trail leading to? Is the mine or past here?
Well, I mean, it goes up this way, but it goes past the mine.
Nash, roll a perception.
21.
Okay. When he asks you that question, you're not wrong in your answer, but you kind of squint and try to focus in on that ethereal sense that you have. And you notice that there is a start of a new vein that goes and joins up with the trail that you've been following, if that makes sense. So a new pinpoint of light starting here and going upward, like another source, but eventually goes up to the same direction that
Do
you're
I
headed.
get the sense that it's coming from inside of the cave?
Yes.
Okay. And you sort of see his face scrunch, which is comical. You know, it's like Shrek,
Ew, that's ugly.
constipated. and then all of a sudden he goes, it's kind of changed now. Like, I mean, there's still the one path that we were on, but it seems to be something like at the end of the mine, there's a new vein, like a new path of energy that I've been following.
What do you think?
That's leading the same direction that the original path was on. I don't know. There's two sources of some messed up business. If I were to guess, some of those bozos in there got bracelets on.
What?
do you
rolled
think
a
there's going to be trouble?
I don't know.
You rolled a 21, right?
Yeah.
You feel and you notice you're not too concerned about it because you are really good at navigating and all that stuff, and you kind of remember, like you've taken a mental snapshot, but you notice that the trail of veins that you've been following are starting to kind of slowly dissipate, like a puff of smoke kind of just slowly dissipating. But the one that you now notice from the mine is still there. So it's kind of like they're washing away, but this one is still there.
And as it continues on, I see that the original paths that we were supposed to be following seem to be all convalescing to what is the end of the mine. So, I don't know, maybe our big bad is at the end of the mine, which seems like a terrible place to go fight somebody.
I agree. I, for one, hate fighting in mines.
Man, you don't do none of the fighting.
You know what I mean. I hate being trapped in mines watching you guys get beat up.
So, into the mine we go.
You seem awful.
Awful, just awful.
You're
Awful
a terrible
eager.
elf.
Yeah.
If you say that's where this leads us.
Yeah, but why do you want to go in?
Normally, he doesn't like going into things.
Yeah, which makes me feel weird about
Why
it.
hasn't he offered to stealth yet?
I don't know. Why is he always trying to go out into the town when there's evil shit around? Why is he now trying to go into where the cave where the evil shit is? You tell me.
That's what we're getting paid for, though, right?
200 gold ain't worth that.
Well, I mean, we're going to get... This is just the advance.
Yeah, but...
Plus, we have 5 all-expenses-paid trips to Swallow Island.
And you got your pay raise.
Swallow Island.
Do you think I believe him?
Ronnie, what do you think?
Oh, you get a pay raise, too. We all get pay raises.
Thanks.
I don't know. Like, when we went into the cave, it was fine. There was a bunch of... it was gross. I thought it was kind of cool.
Ronnie, you recall that this mine doesn't go very deep, maybe 40 feet.
Yeah.
It was caved in a while back. They left the bodies there because it was too expensive. They didn't really know where these people came from, except for the mercs, but they didn't really know who they were, so they didn't bother shipping the bodies back.
Oh, right.
So they're just in there.
Wow.
Rough.
Does Ronnie tell us that?
I do, since he already reacted.
Oh.
I think that was just Milo.
Yeah, it was
This
just
might
me.
be the next logical place to continue our investigation.
I mean, it's dead bodies in there. Like, I mean, if you want to go in, that's fine.
I mean, like, how dead are they, though? Like, they're not going to grab me or anything, right?
No. I mean, I could
Not
make
unless-
him do that.
Yeah, Ronnie summons them and tells them to do that.
But no,
So,
Just let's keep them extra dead.
that's fine.
so the sense of the magic that we were following has dissipated, and it is only in the mine now. So it seems like the only logigical step
I feel like
is
this
to
is
go into the mine.
After you, Twinkle Toes.
I feel like this is a failure on the part of the DM, so I'm going to try to explain this again. So let me kind of part the kimono a little bit.
I don't think I've ever said that.
I think it's the second time today. So.
the bundles of amulets or whatever that you guys burned up, that energy has dissipated, and so the trails are dissipating. So those are dying. So that's why those are vanishing.
Yeah.
But the same trail that you saw from those upwards, you're seeing originate just like you did back in town.
Yeah.
In the mine and going upwards.
Yeah, because they're wearing
Yeah.
bracelets.
So essentially there is a new, or not necessarily new, but another
a new starting point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like everybody's getting caught up on that and thinking that everything is kind of situated in
Yeah,
there.
but that's what we're doing.
I think that there's dead bodies in there.
I just want to make sure that
investigated.
you guys as players know what I'm trying to get across. Whether or not you decide that you guys believe that understanding is up to you.
Bucky just wants to use his magnifying glass on some corpses.
Go ahead. I'll stand guard.
I'll allow it.
You do that.
I can sneak in if you guys are too afraid.
Whoa. I'm not afraid of anything.
Looking at the half-orc.
Except zombies. And other weird, creepy things.
Not
On.
afraid, just smart. Have at it. You want to go be a hero? Go ahead.
Keep an eye out for the signal. Funky Town. And I go to the mine.
I wish people could see that.
I wish we could have that.
That was a fun little shuffle, right?
What's Ronnie and Andy going to do?
Check.
That's kind of up to Ronnie and Andy,
Nah.
isn't it?
I mean, Andy, you stay here with Tall, Mean, and Green. I'm going to go in with them.
Understood, Ronnie. Okay.
All right. So you guys are going in?
I'll stealth into the mine.
All right.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
16.
All right, so you successfully stealth in. And
want to stealth in, too.
oh, wow. Is this Ronnie?
Yep.
Okay.
Show her how it's done.
Okay. You take her by the hand
Non-natural 20.
in a non-creepy way. And she's like, no, actually, this is how it's done.
Roll the 9.
And then you got Carmuck, Buckle, whatever, waltzing in like, hey, guys, why are you being so quiet?
So yeah, I'm paying attention to the way he's moving in, and I kind of do the opposite.
Doing not
I
that.
run up the wall beside him, give him the finger, and then keep going.
Oh, that's creepy, which is perfect for Ronnie. Okay, so you all successfully enter the cave. Congratulations. Ronnie and Baron, you guys stay. You kind of hug the wall on the left, which would be the east. I guess maybe you trip on the tracks coming in and kind of make a noise and you just get in. So do you all have dark vision?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you notice pretty much immediately at your feet, and unfortunately the thing that I printed cut off part of the image, so just imagine there's more space. But nearly immediately at your feet, Bucky, and across the entryway from you stealthers, you see what appears to... Oh, let me just read it. Okay, as you enter, your vision quickly shifts to its dark vision, turning into more grayscale. Not surprised by this and taking a second to focus, your eyes don't get a chance to tell you before your noses do that there's something once living, now decaying. After noticing the stench, the eyes begin to make sense of the rest of your surroundings. Immediately at your feet, you all see what appears to be a rotting animal well past its rigor state and into decomposition, with all the lovely bugs that come with the process. A few feet and up to your left, so kind of further in from the folks that stealthed, you see another one, this one having met more of a mangled end, the spine having been crushed. Towards the back of the cave, for the first time noticing there is a back, as was mentioned to you by Ronnie. The cave has had a violent end in itself, only allowing the mine's first 40 feet to be accessible. You see slightly better preserved wolf carcasses. You see slightly better preserved wolf carcass, as it has been largely charred. Charred, yes, but still dead and giving way to the decay of life. This one looks to be a bit bigger than the other two, and near the quote-unquote alpha, you make out older remains, that of 2 humans, you think, and one poor sucker that has only his upper half intact to tell any sort of story.
Ruin my theory.
Uh-oh.
I'll say it on mic. I thought this was a prequel to the season 1 getting to Bravik.
Yeah.
And and we were going to be the bodies that were in the
The 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
It still matches up body size.
I mean, same with
Yeah.
the original party, which is what I thought you were doing.
Yeah.
And then as we got closer and you said that there was the things in here, I was like,
Yeah.
And then now you just confirmed it. So, dang. When I said earlier on our first break, I said, I know what you're doing. I like it.
Is that what
I
it
don't
was?
know what you're doing, but I still like it.
Okay. All right. So, what do you do with that knowledge being in the mine? You see two smaller wolf dead things.
I like to
And-
think that I tripped on one and I'm like tangled up in its body. And I'm like, oh God, sweet stars and stones!
Like the ribs are stuck. Your foot is stuck inside the ribs
Yeah,
and can't
and
shake the cage off.
I think like something grabbed me or something.
Nash.
After I collect myself, because everybody's just apparently watching me be a fool.
Go ahead and say whatever you want to say.
What?
Perception check.
Oh.
Everybody that is in there.
17.
Yep.
A 5.
Okay.
No natural 20.
Okay. You said a 5.
Yes.
Okay. So you're
I'm
still
scared from tripping on a
you're
dead
still
animal.
you're still worried about that and getting grossed out by it. Baron, you see that the bodies, you can tell just from where you're standing that they were definitely eaten by wolves. There's no mistaking it. There's no sort of way to justify any sort of other type of killing. And you also see some studded leather that has been discarded on the side.
Eaten by wolves or killed by wolves?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Definitely one, a little bit of the other. Ronnie? Is that who's inside?
Yeah.
Baron's out, right? Or
Yeah.
Nash is out?
Yeah.
You see a dagger on the half-eaten body.
All right. Would I recognize the dagger?
You can investigate it further.
All right. What do you want me to add?
There should be an investigation one.
No, okay. Then that is 21.
Okay. You do not recognize the dagger, but you do see on the hilt, running on both sides of the hilt, some etchings on it. On the far, like if you're holding the dagger in front of you from left to right, looking at the hilt, you see an emblem of a key on the left. You see a hand with crossed fingers in the middle. And on the right, you see some kind of gnarly teeth, like with the lips retracted to expose the teeth. And it's the same on both sides.
All right. I'm going to show it to Smarty Pants over here. I go, hey, have you ever seen these symbols before? It's got a dagger, and it's got a key, and it's got some, like fang-bearing teeth.
Investigate or history or
Investigate.
24.
Well, I guess it would be history.
24 either way.
Okay. You don't really know anything about it other than what you see before you.
I rolled too low.
Is
I
the same.
reluctantly show it to my competition.
Competition.
Okay.
So I look at it.
Hey, jerk, you ever seen this before?
Yeah, I look at it. Do I recognize it?
Roll.
It's gonna with what?
History.
It's gonna be a 4.
Oh, God, you're the worst.
You're disappointing me so much. It looks familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks familiar. Can I hold it?
No.
No. I like how bratty she is.
No, I found it. It's mine.
Well, if maybe I can look at it a little closer. I can,
Looking is not touching.
Well, if I can feel the way that's engraved.
No, you can see it. You've got dark vision.
All right.
If you can't tell what it is by looking at it right now, how's touching going to do anything? Well, you got sense memory.
so-
No, you don't.
Let's look a little bit further into the cave. Is there any way to go deeper?
No, as you can tell that there's a bunch of boulders right in front of us, you idiot. Open up your eyes.
We got a big half orc out there. Maybe he can
He
move
doesn't
some of
wanna
these
come in here?
boulders.
Worst. Hey, Smarty Pants, what are your thoughts?
I clearly do not recognize whatever this is. However, it seems to be significant.
Now, when she made an investigation, when she made her investigation or whatever, like, she didn't actually, like, she saw it and that didn't trigger anything in her?
No.
Okay.
It was the investigation itself caused you to find it,
Right.
and look closely at it,
Right.
and that's where we are.
She was just like, weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing familiar. You just identified it and kind of.
All right. I want to, and going off of what the only person I kind of like, which is the half orc. I want to.
Ouch!
I've been super nice.
I want to. Yeah, I don't trust you. I want to. I want to like investigate all of the bodies for any of those bracelets.
Plus, I kind of wanted to see if
that-
there was any sort of markings on them similar to on the knife. The knife was in an animal.
No, it was on the half body.
Half body.
Was it like in it or
No.
on it?
On it.
Oh, okay.
So I would also like to check out the bodies and see if
Yeah.
there's any identification on them or anything that kind of identifies them.
Hey, this is my game. Back up, pal. All right, you can have your turn when I'm done.
Oh, can I turn the pockets while he's doing his thing? And Sorry.
Turn the pockets.
Check for identification.
Once again, you
Okay.
can have your turn when I'm done. Short stack.
Pi Rhett talking here. Turn the pockets.
Turn the
Yeah.
pockets. Pee in a jug.
So I want
Don't take
to.
shower.
I was like, I'm going to do this body. Then you guys can fight over who. I'm going to do that body, and then I'm going to go over here and look at this body, and you guys can do it all after I'm done. Whatever you want to do. If you got a problem with it, I got some action for you.
Okay. So which body are you looking at?
I'm looking at, based on your map, the smallest one towards the rocks, which I'm assuming since it's smaller, it's half eaten.
You got it.
The one where I was standing right next to. So I'm going to look for a bracelet on that thing.
Okay. Investigation.
And I'm just going to roll all three right now.
Okay.
Natural 20, natural 20,
Damn.
for
Natural
19.
Okay. You do not see one on any of them.
Well, then what the fuck?
There might be something deeper within.
Hey, Ronnie, what'd you learn?
You need to take some time, Ronnie. You're very young still.
Did you learn anything, Ronnie? Can I have a turn? Why don't you bring these bodies back to life and we can question them?
Ronnie's going to turn around and walk out of the cave.
Ronnie's upset.
Hey, remember when I rolled some 20s to open that big stone door in episode?
So yeah, I want to look for identification.
That's not why I'm
anything.
mad. I want to
what-
round and pound that bozo.
What body was the dagger on?
The half one.
Was it stabbed in or was he holding it?
No, it was like on the body.
on the body.
Like it was
Okay.
equipped.
Scabbard.
Yeah.
I want to check that body and see if I can find any identifying marks.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
10.
Okay. You don't really see anything else. Pretty much the only thing that you can tell about this body is that it seemed to have been the focus of the attack. Like it was terrorized more, hence half the body gone.
Does it look different than the other two?
In what way?
Like the way that's dressed or the like race that it is or anything like that?
Not with the 10.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I tried.
So, is there anything else of significance in this cave?
You can't ask that question. You gotta.
We're going to explore
You
the
either-
cave for
you-
another hour.
You either do a thing or you leave.
Okay. Can I just investigate then the mine?
That's a perception check. If you want to investigate something specific, then it's an investigation. So, like, if you want to look at a body or a wolf or the wall.
Look for
I'd like to
doors.
investigate these bodies, figure out like when they might have died.
Okay. You're going to get me in a canon trouble here. Because somebody listening is going to be like, actually, that couldn't have happened then.
Because they were there when we came to Paulville.
We are wasting our time.
You don't know that. Those are the wolves that Lanceton and all of us.
I remember the alpha's all like charred up and stuff.
But you don't know that.
That was like the first epic kill of the campaign.
I think Jamhorn smashing down the spine on that other one was pretty.
We had some cool kills.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Jamhorn hasn't done.
Is there any
since.
like path further on? Like,
no, you gotta do your thing because that's what you said you were gonna do. I threw you out of game.
All right.
Just make a decision. What do you want to do?
Not waste time.
So if that's what Bucky would do, and he thinks he got everything he can, and he doesn't want to waste any more time there,
I mean,
leave.
Okay, first, fine. Let me investigate a body.
Is this what you were talking about earlier? Like, I just want to figure out whatever it is I'm supposed to figure out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm bad at puzzles. Okay, I investigate the body with a 15 to figure out how long ago it died.
Let's see here.
I'll tell you that the story you guys are in now is a year after the events of Lanceton, and that would probably took us like a month and a half, 2 months. So, and this thing is however long.
Honestly,
it's been a year and a half of when we were there and killed the wolf.
Bucky doesn't need a specific. He just needs to know: is this relevant to the case, time wise?
No.
Okay.
But it was. They died. I would say, like a couple weeks before Lanceton and Jamhorn came in, and you guys are there about a week or two after that. So maybe a month ago.
So Lanson's still out kicking butt.
Yeah, Bravik has not been blown up yet.
This is tied. This is tied to the Whisperer, clearly.
Poor Milo. He's like, what the hell are they talking about?
The Whisperer was a demigod type creature that they were trying to unleash to destroy a city, Thanos style, to make it better.
Bravik, yeah. That was season 1.
Okay, so yeah, then now I want to check. Well, there's nothing beyond the cave. Like there's no hidden passages.
Well, I mean, you'll have to
pour over
look for
inch
that
by
if you
inch.
want to.
Okay, 100 investigation rolls.
No, just do a perception.
Fine.
And
Crit fail.
It looks.
Nothing to investigate here.
You don't see anything, but you are 100% certain there is a secret doorway somewhere.
I will find the mine's secrets.
And you die in the cave trying to find it.
You guys go on without me.
Boss, there's nothing in here. We need to just go.
There's
There's an area beyond this cave.
Muckbuckle Detection Agency is over.
Here's what happened. You get frustrated that you can't seem to find whatever it is you think you should be able to find, and you kick one of the boulders, and another one falls down on top of you, and it stubs your toe for 1 damage.
Oh, typical mind stuff. Okay.
So you had a crit fail. I had to do something. I couldn't just make you mad.
So yeah, I'll go
Driving
outside.
me insane with passion and solving this mystery wasn't enough.
I'll go outside the mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I follow.
Okay.
Hey, you guys find anything in there?
Why the hell was the things coming from in here, though? Why the hell were things coming from inside the trails? I thought there would be bracelets down there.
It's just a new starting point. I don't know. Maybe there's what was the place like inside?
Filled with dead animals and people.
Okay. And none of them had a bracelet on?
Well, Ronnie checked him.
No, I didn't find any bracelets. I looked for you.
She rolled 2 20s and a 19.
There were no bracelets.
I mean,
All
she
right.
turned those people over.
Did you look for any secret passageways? Did you try to follow the tracks?
It was real gross.
Well, I tried to find a secret passageway, but then I stubbed
Oh
my toe,
my
and everybody
God.
left me in the dark. And you know how I feel about these types of things. I don't like to be inside
He
alone.
pushes him out of the way. He walks all the way down to the end of the tracks, and he sees the cave-in wall. And he's just going to hit it two-handed style with his hammer as hard as he can.
Oh, do we need to excavate this?
I don't know. You're outside of the cave.
Go ahead and roll it.
I'll go in.
Just like a normal attack with
All right.
strength or whatever it is.
Is there like a create or destroy earth spell?
I'm having fun. I know you are frustrated and probably wanting to leave soon, but I'm having a good time watching you guys try to figure this out.
Any sort of spell to move a lot of earth?
I think there's like an earth mover spell somewhere.
I think there's something similar to create or destroy water, but I think it's higher level.
Plus
I have access to level 2 spells. And I can
23.
imbue them into items.
Okay, so you hit it,
yeah.
and you do get a good reaction out of it, but it all just kind of resettles. So, like, a lot of it moves, but it just kind of resettles.
Wait a minute.
I can't see anything beyond it or anything.
No.
I run back out the mine, and I'm like, Ronnie, what if we got Andy to help us dig this tunnel?
Sure, Andy, go move rocks at the end of the tunnel.
Activating mining program.
I love the sound effects.
Move aside. Allow me to assist.
All right, he steps back by about 10 feet. And his arms just go into helicopter mode.
He starts burrowing. Oh, I love it. And that's the last we see of Andy.
Some say he made it all the way to China.
Go ahead and roll strength.
Will you, for the love, act like you played before?
10.
You pick up what looks to be, in your mind, an acceptable weight of stone, but you go to pick it up, and it is super, super heavy, way heavier than you thought, and you spring a leak. I don't know what that looks like. You'll have to tell us, but you spring a leak.
Yeah, I'm just like, and then like, just like hydraulic fluid just starts shooting out.
But it's like glowing blue hydraulic fluid.
Right, and Bucky's like, uh-oh, that does not look good.
Ronnie
Might wanna get
runs
that
up to Andy and lays a hand on him.
Well, if you'd like, I can close that with my cool engineer powers.
And then
It's like you want to show a little girl a magic trick or something.
16.
yeah,
So you do it, and you do it well. If you get to it
except
before.
that I roll the 19 plus 3 to fix it, and it's part of my warforging mechanics. So
Okay. So with-
22 to fix my robot that I made.
Yeah. She gets there a little bit faster, and he's like, I got this, thanks.
That's very viscous hydraulic fluid. You mind telling me the recipe that you use on that?
Get bent.
Fair enough.
She's just a meaner Bart Simpson.
Shall I continue mining program?
I mean, you stunk at it last time.
How's the progress?
I think I can do better
There is none.
this time.
There is none. Okay.
Yo, bad mood. What do you want to do since you got all the ideas and you ain't speaking up?
So I think we've exhausted a lot of this cave or this mine, and there were things further up. And I think that would be a better place to investigate if we go to
Perhaps it is time to
Agatha's
go to Agatha's house.
Agatha's house.
You lead the way then.
You lead the way, then.
I don't know how I feel about robots. Yeah, let's go up the path.
All right, I'll just sort of shout directions from the back.
So, Andy, how many calculations per second?
So it's
She catches touch of death on you.
ooh.
I'm kidding. She doesn't have that yet.
Please don't do that.
Ouch.
Ronnie, how long have you lived in this city?
Oh, a while. I don't know. Dad kind of moves us around, but we've been here for a couple years, I think.
What do you know about your mother?
Not a whole lot. It's kind of like why I got into the whole necromancy game, you know? Like, I want to bring her back because I think there's like a lot of things I could learn from her because clearly I don't come from my father because what a loser.
What do you mean by bring her back?
I'm a necromancer, stupid. What do you think I mean?
The point of what she said seemed fairly obvious.
Has she passed on?
Yeah, which is why I want to bring her back. For a high elf, you're kind of dumb.
I'm really sorry for that, and I apologize.
I don't like this guy. Andy, put me on your shoulders.
It's now
Of course,
dusk.
Ronnie.
Just so you guys know, it's now
I'm
dusk.
riding his shoulders like Ren rides Yuri.
I'm a unfeeling robot, and even I understood what she meant.
I just had to clarify.
Well, this conversation's going on. You guys are still making your way up. And let's get a perception check out of everybody.
Red is Bucky. Nice.
21.
13 for Bucky, 21 for Andy.
19 for Ronnie, and 22 for Nash. I was going to say hashtag.
My sensors are picking
Look
up
like one.
an anomaly.
Okay, so left to right. Baron?
19.
Okay.
Oh, wait, 21. Sorry.
Bucky
Bucky has 13,
and Andy
21.
and Ronnie.
I think it was like 19, and then Nash was 22.
Damn, high rolls.
Yeah.
It's really weird. When I roll them together, it works out much better.
Yeah, why is that?
Like, right now, I just rolled 16 and 17 together. I don't know.
Okay.
Bucky has not hardly rolled above a 10.
Okay. So, as you're walking along, you guys notice that this is nice because I can say it to all of you and not have to worry. Well, except for Bucky. Bucky may not be so smart about this because you rolled kind of low.
That's why he's got his awesome
Yeah.
friends.
But
I imagine he's just looking at the robot's feet as he's like walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
trying
trying
not
to,
to
like,
trip. And,
I'm looking at its like hydraulic systems and like
Yeah.
metal skin, and I'm just like, how? Give me your secrets.
Stupid 12-year-old girl.
yeah. Even you, Bucky, as you are studying this robot in front of you and you guys make your way up, you do notice that, oddly, the nature sounds have gotten quiet. And you guys approach a clearing. A heavy feeling presses in on your guys' chests.
My aural sensors are picking up a lack of noise, which usually indicates a disturbance.
In the...
Nature.
I'm pretty sure he's trying to get me to say force,
I know what he's trying to get you to say.
but I didn't.
You feel that
By the way, that was me voice doubling Andy.
pressing in on your chest, accompanied by a metallic smell in the air. So strong you can almost taste it. Looking around, you all wonder at the clearing and the fact that it looks like it wasn't caused by logging. Rather, it appears that the ground itself would not allow life inside the perimeter. The forest and rocks around the clearing look as normal as they did all along the path up to this point, and they appear to carry on in every direction. Still, this place doesn't feel good. It causes one of you a fluttering in the heart, and not the in-love kind of fluttering. The fluttering is the same feeling that many describe on their deathbed, moments before passing to the next realm. Let's get a con check from everyone.
Bucky, recognizing that denial is one of the symptoms of a heart attack, is just like, this is it. I'm clearly dying.
You mean Constitution, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a natural 20
Okay.
with a +1.
Okay.
21.
18 for Nash, 16 for Ronnie.
Okay.
Because she's got a 0.
Bucky
12-year-old idiot.
That's still a good roll.
Bucky rolled a non-natural 20, and Andy rolled a 7.
Okay.
The robot.
Yo,
Yeah.
you're about to see his inside.
Uh,
Your wish.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, roll a d4.
For who? For what? 2.
Okay. Andy, not paying attention really, he walks forward, walks ahead of you guys, doesn't go into the clearing, but that feeling, that same feeling that you guys have, Andy feels as well, which is kind of a miracle into itself. And he slowly feels his chest start to get cold, and he shuts down,
Oh, no.
and he's now kneeling down,
And
but
I'm
upright and
My left
unconscious.
ventricular oil valve is tightening.
And did you say he goes to his knees?
Yeah.
Okay, then I hop off his shoulders
Oh,
and
that's
start
good, yeah.
asking what's wrong with him.
Bucky rushes up as well.
Yeah, so does Trillmond.
Okay.
Although, if I felt it beforehand, I would have hopped off of his shoulders.
Yeah, you would have noticed.
Okay.
Okay. And are you guys doing anything with that, or just accepting that this is
kinda
where Andy
I
dies?
just say, I yell out to him. I go, Andy, turn around and come back this way.
Did you shut him off?
No, I just didn't. I didn't think like I was half asleep on his shoulders, and I woke up because did you guys feel that?
Just turn him off and turn him back on. He'll be fine.
I'm not walking in there. You walking in there, turn him off and turn him on.
Oh, he's not in the clearing. He's still on the path with you guys.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, I thought he walked ahead of everyone and.
4ND7. 4ND7.
So I go over there and hit his hard reset button or whatever he's got.
Okay. And he comes back to life.
Andy, what was that?
I'm not Andy.
What happened to me?
You don't know.
Answer.
You felt.
I felt my left ventricular valve tightening, restricting my oil flow
To your heart?
through my artificial heart. Yes.
Okay. Yes. You're okay.
Well, you made me like this.
Okay. I know it was a mistake.
I'm like a tin man.
Quit
Anyways,
explaining. Andy,
started
quit
it, right?
explaining.
Oh, okay.
I was overcome with the
Andy,
urge
quit
to
talking.
shut down.
Andy, quit talking. You have to obey me. Shut up.
And as if to emphasize externally the feeling that you guys feel internally, and apparently, which is strong enough to shut a machine down, a pile of what appears to be human skulls sits in the middle of the circle.
Oh, that's so cool.
So hot topic.
And everybody but Bucky notices the skulls seem to be arranged intentionally. No identifying characteristics about the skulls, but they vary in shape, size, and race. An equal opportunity macabre sight. On the opposite side of the clearing sits a roughly carved stone, which looks like it has been arranged as an altar, seemingly of slabs from the area. On one end of the large slab is a small pedestal, presumably for the occupant's head to rest on before whatever dark deed commences. Here's what else you guys notice based off of your perception checks earlier. Baron, Andy, and Nash, and Ron. So everybody but Bucky. Sorry, dude. Bucky, you see the clearing, you see the skulls, you see the altar. And that's all you see. Everybody else, however, notices that the clearing isn't just a natural clearing, but you see like a ring of stone around it. And there's some sort of design. It's not just a clearing that's circular. Okay? So let me just show you. This is what Bucky sees.
Okay.
Okay? Then, as you guys, everybody but Bucky, starts to focus in, this is what you guys see. And you notice that the trail picks up on the other side, whereas Bucky did not. Okay?
Okay.
Now, because you guys rolled so high, studying the ground around you, you notice that there's actually what appears to be a design carved into the ground around the skulls. That design looks like a hand.
And the skull's the eyes.
And the skull, you think, makes the shape of an eye.
Oh, gosh, that's so cool. Dude, it's the skull. It's the thing. It's the hand with the... Guys, are you seeing this? Those skulls are the eyes, and then, like, see the pattern? If you really look at it, I bet you...
Well, I don't see anything.
Wow, it's because you're short. But, like, oh, that's so awesome.
Walk it out for him.
What? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Walk out the design
Well,
for
what
him.
is it? Do you see it?
So I bend down,
Yeah,
I draw it down in the dirt.
As you pointed out, he starts to realize what's going on.
And then I draw it in the
And
dirt.
he
I
sees
draw
it.
a hand, and I see, the skulls are here, and then it goes around like this, and it's a hand, see?
You guys remember when we saw this when we were, like, getting teleported here?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that was wrong. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got it written down in my notes.
This is the sign of Vecna,
Okay.
I think, right?
So-
That was on the pendant.
So what? Like this is where Vecna is, and what we're supposed to do? Battle for another 200 gold or some crap?
We ain't battling jack crap.
Yo, let me ask you a question, little one. Was any of those bodies in the cave the kid that we're supposed to be here for? Would she know that?
I think the body of Thal
What do you
was
mean?
never found. Was the guy's body who we were
The half
after?
one was that
The Thalen.
was that Thalen?
Do you guys want to go back and investigate?
I rolled several investigations.
Yeah, I rolled
Okay.
and I didn't.
I thought you
pass.
said the body was never found.
Here's what I'll do.
Yeah, please.
Baron, roll a history.
Thank God.
That's a natural 20.
Thank God. Because what did you roll before? A 5, a 10,
10,
something like that. So it's been like a bug floating around in your brain. It's been bothering you. You've been hiking from the mine up until this point. You recognize that etching on the side of the dagger, and you know that as a family etching, and that leads you to make the connection that half body was indeed Thalon.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you knew that, but it needed to come out.
Does he want to tell us that, or is he going to be all secretive? Secretive it is.
Let him think about it. No. All right.
I have a bad
Oh,
feeling.
you're not going to
about
tell
this,
your
Ronnie.
team member? Because it wasn't Ronnie that was asking.
Yeah. It was. So, since it was the detective guy, what's that?
Bucky?
Bucky. So, I actually did recognize the emblem on the dagger, and it is an emblem of my family.
Of your family?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Are you a Lemaire? Leman? Are you related to these people?
Oh, because the way you had it, you said it earlier, you said it was the LeMayan family. I thought. That's...
I may have said it, but that was wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, that dagger, it appears to have belonged to a member of my family.
So that's a Baron symbol?
Perhaps.
Baron is his title. It's not like
So wait.
a family
so
thing. Like,
your name is
I was
Truman
being
Valgrease.
insensitive.
Oh. Who's this? Ronnie, or is this Bentley, or is this...
Oh, this is Ronnie.
Okay.
I knew I didn't like you one bit.
Can I have the dagger?
No.
Friends don't lie.
Didn't lie. I just didn't tell the whole truth.
A lie by omission is still a lie under Bravik law.
That's perfect logic coming from a robot. Yeah. So,
Well,
with that revelation, what do you... I mean, do you leave it there?
be still black and void. What are we doing here then? Do you have more answers about this?
I don't have anything that goes beyond here.
What do you know about Vecna?
I don't have anything that goes beyond this point.
What do you have to gain from
Roll a history check.
Discovering.
10.
He doesn't know anything beyond that at this point.
That's what they say in court when they're lying. You know how I know that? Because I've been to court before.
I do not recall.
Wait, you want to plead the fifth the rest of the way on this trip?
Yo, so what are we supposed to be doing here, family boy?
I think the dagger might have something to do with this circle and the hand. Perhaps
what?
if I give some blood to the altar, we might see something new.
What? Whose blood are you going to give him?
If I give a little of mine, I feel like my family blood might be something that
Pulling the old Duroc.
shows the next path. That's the first impression I get. So,
Just a quick reminder, with your guys' high perceptions,
Yeah.
except for Bucky, you notice that the path does continue on the other side of the clearing.
or there could just be a path on the other side, and we can just continue on.
Yeah, can we walk around the circle?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's D&D.
I didn't know. Well, I didn't know like how high the
Yeah,
rock wall
like
was,
the-
or if it like it went up. And
No, it's just like a barely noticeable ring.
okay.
So,
Like you could step over it if you want.
Ronnie, may I have the dagger?
No.
Okay.
She's gonna stab him in the gut.
I do agree. It would
She's
be
gonna
best.
stab him in the gut.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
All right, roll it.
Ronnie, we are the local constabulary.
You don't know that I'm doing that. I didn't say it out loud. What do you want me to add?
You're doing an attack, so your dagger It's probably a plus dex.
Yeah.
That's Dex. All right. Ooh.
Are you using the same dagger?
Yeah, the one that he
Okay.
wants.
Okay.
I stab him right in the gut with a 16.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
So I stab him right in the gut. I give it a good wrench.
Oh, hey, oh, geez, oh, boy.
And then I pull it out. And then I throw it out in the middle of the circle. And I say, go get it. And then I turn around and start walking away.
Ouch.
And Andy is like, but we are sworn to protect and serve.
Stay here and protect and serve then. I'm out.
He starts to short.
I honestly feel like that might have broken the bond a little bit.
All right.
This
Well, I
is-
made you. I can shut you down, so it doesn't matter.
So I look at Andy with like tears in my eyes and clenching my chest.
Oh, yeah. How much damage? What's my damage that I should roll for?
It would be a D4.
D4. All right.
Is there a healer in the group? I don't think there is.
That's 3.
I probably
The only
he has
one-
some healing potions.
The only one is the sheriff, who was a bard, who is not with you guys.
He has healing potions on him. However,
So I look at the Warforged, and I'm like, your master did this to me. How could she hurt me in this way?
I am positive that she must have had a reason. This is your chance to come clean. I can help you,
Well, you heard all the information, so you know about all the lies.
but
and all
maybe he knows more.
I think she isn't being completely honest with you, even though I have been. I think you should listen to me instead of her. Persuasion.
Yeah, against your wisdom.
21?
Do I have to roll? Like,
Unless-
honestly,
I don't know.
this-
I'm looking to the
This
DM.
app sort of split Andy in the sense that it's like, because he's
lawful good,
striving
yeah.
to be a good, like a hero.
She's clearly not a hero
Yeah.
when she stabbed me in the chest, and I am saying to you that I have been honest with you, and
I think we leave it up to the dice. Roll a wisdom.
Okay.
That'll tell you if you short out and decide to go your own way, or you fall in line.
5.
There you go.
I got 21 with my my persuasion.
So this is like when Luke pops the chip off of R2-D2, and he doesn't have to do what he's told anymore.
And
Right?
And I
Fair?
say,
Yeah, yeah.
Andy, I
There's
need
some sort of short circuit.
I need
happens.
that dagger. Will you get it for me?
Ronnie, I need you to stop.
Yo, man, I thought you were going to walk out into the middle of the thing and give the blood anyway, so why don't you get your dumb ass out there and do it?
Guys, this is getting a little crazy here. He's on our payroll. He just got stabbed.
Man, shut up. Man, Ray Charles could see this guy's full of crap.
Well, yeah. Duh. Why do you think we keep him around? Keep your enemies close.
Why is everyone turning on me?
Yeah.
Because you're a lying sack of crap.
I haven't given you any reason.
You just did several things. You're related to the person we're investigating, which we did not know about. Your family is the people that paid us, which we did not know about. You want to come over here, and you just said you were going to walk across the clearing and give your blood, and now you're going to send a robot out there when your blood is on the dagger? That seems like a bunch of backpedaling bull jive to me. So once you get your dumbass out there, and he takes his maul out, and he pushes him in the chest,
And just
forwards
then you
towards
hear
the clearing.
Lemaine here.
LeMan
here. How's everything going, guys?
Man, shut up.
Levine, you have some explaining to do.
Man, why are you sending your lackey-ass dumb little cousin down here to do your job?
Well, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah?
Man, you better tell us this right now before we use these potions. Nash, tell him. We're going to come back and beat you.
Man, your man just told us that he was related to the guy that we were investigating and related to everything else that's going on with this. Some dagger, some crap.
What do you mean dagger?
The dagger we
Oh, I'm
found.
sorry. Are you so highfalutin you don't know what a dagger is?
No, I don't know the dagger you're talking
The
about.
one
I
that
didn't
we
give you
found
it.
on
Man,
Thalen.
shut up.
Oh, okay. Now we're going somewhere. Okay. So Thalen had a dagger on him. So what?
And now your boy is telling us here that he wants the dagger and that he's related to all y'all?
Yeah. Baron Trippy is related to you?
Trippy.
It had the family crest on it.
Well, yeah. I mean, so what?
Man, get out my head.
He does make a valid point. No.
Why not have a family member?
Why not tell us
Why
about it?
hide it? Why all the the cryptic.
Why did you need to know?
And why have you been with us for a year? And now all of a sudden this case comes up, man. This guy's a mark.
But doesn't
he's a
that
fucking
explain
plant.
that it's not really that big of a deal?
Nah, it doesn't explain anything.
And Andy is just like, who are they talking to?
Man, shut up.
Fair enough.
So, LeMain says, is there anything to report besides this apparent,
Yeah, I'm about to bash your friend's head in with my maul.
this earth-shattering report, or this earth-shattering news that there happens to be a family member of the victim on your team who may have a really strong
Special interest with you?
No, in seeing this project through.
Look, this case is more than meets the eye. All right? And we are sick of being jerked around. What is up with this magic circle thing? Blood? A witch?
What?
And a lich? And magic powers?
Okay, what magic circle?
Man, shut up.
Nash,
Learn how to leverage your shit, man.
trying to get to the bottom of this, Nash.
Oh, God, I know.
Not all of us are as subtle as a half-orc with a maul. Yeah.
LeMain, what do you have to say?
Well, I was going to say that Our Lady is pleased with the progress so far. She's growing a bit agitated at how long this is taking.
Who the hell is this Our Lady?
Yeah, and your lady, tell her to get her ass down here and do the work herself then.
This sounds like a cult.
Trust me, you would rather deal with me than her.
Doubt it.
Well, there's somebody else asked a question a second ago.
Who is this lady?
Yeah, no,
It sounds like a
like
cult.
what is it worth it or something like that?
I don't remember.
I didn't say anything like that. did I?
Okay, never mind.
We were going a mile a minute.
Things kind of.
So
sped
anyway,
up there.
she's getting agitated at how long this is taking. So please finish the job promptly, unless for some reason having one of our own in your group is going to prevent you from doing
You
that.
ain't going to be here
Well,
long.
you're going to have to investigate 2 murders in your family if you don't sort this out.
Okay.
So Trillman is just.
I have to make a note
Why?
for this because this will come up if we ever play again for this.
Oh, shit.
I'm very excited.
First thing you need to know about Carmelo T. Muckbuckle is that no one owns me.
I'll just say this before I leave you. You don't know anything about Our Lady, and
This.
it would be wise to hold your tongue
Oh,
and to show
please.
respect.
Shut up.
And show respect to our family.
What, now you're off here stroking some Our Lady garbage?
Bucky, just shut up, man.
Do you want to punch the bear anymore?
What do you want us to do? Since you're not going to be fully honest with us, just tell us what you want us to do so we can get this over with and we can take another.
I want you to
crap
finish the
review.
job. I want you to find out where those pendants came from.
We know where they came from.
Okay, and what are you doing to make sure that no more?
That
Is
wasn't
that what
our,
this is about?
That wasn't our mission. Our mission was to find out the truth about your family member, and we found out the truth.
Yeah, he wasn't killed by wolves. Whoop-de-doo. But
And we
you-
found
What
out
was
what
he
he
killed
was.
by?
More than likely, some sort of witch that's related.
Let's
to a
review
lich.
the evidence that we've gathered so far.
Oh, wait, you're going to walk us through this?
No, I'm hoping you guys can walk yourself through it because out of character, everything that you're saying is not what you've been saying for the last hour.
Oh.
Play it back, DJ.
Okay. There is a bunch of pendants in town
Sure.
linked to some sort of evil.
Some sort of Agatha witch, whatever, up on the hill.
The town killed Thalen.
Yeah. but-
Ritual sacrifice at the altar.
Sure.
Body dumped in the mine. This is just a working theory. This is how police do this.
Why don't you do it in voice because it'd be better?
Okay. So,
No, please don't.
the town
On
has
second thought.
This is the best.
the town has a bunch of pendants
Right.
Created by Agatha, who I've nicknamed a witch,
Right.
who is serving a lich named Vecna.
Okay.
We found Thalen in the mine,
Sure.
body half-eaten.
Yeah.
Detour says the town killed Thalen.
Yeah.
Therefore, we deduce that they were killed by servants of Vecna.
So you're saying like all the people with the bracelets, like what they drag people up here and they like kill people?
There's a mound of skulls right over there.
Oh, okay.
Just working theory. Just work with me.
I'm listening.
They drag Thalen up here.
Sure.
Because he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
They kill him. The local constabulary, and I point to Ronnie and Andy, are onto their tail. So they ditch the body in the mine.
Yeah.
Okay? They knew
Where's the second half, though?
the wolves ate it. They knew the wolves would eat it.
Okay, fair enough.
Where does the business with the
Man, shut up.
bracelets come in?
Well, they serve
What are these bracelets? I don't.
Oh, man.
puppet masters. Nash, remember?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, so they control the town, so the town killing it, like the town grabs people they have to serve the lich. They grab out-of-towners that come into town, that kind of thing. Is that what you're getting at?
Damn it, we are good at solving mysteries together.
We are. He sucks.
Yeah. I mean, you've been a great addition to the team,
Also,
but what the heck?
Wipe yourself off. You're bleeding.
I think this is a pretty good working theory. Don't you think, LeMan?
It's a theory.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, now look who's all coy.
Hey, why don't you hire yourself to solve this one?
I still don't get that satisfying click at the end of this.
This all seems pretty well put together. Clearly.
Okay, so what's up with the knife thing?
Here's the deal. You guys haven't vetted out your options. You haven't seen through the thing that you were talking about doing, and the whole plan that got you to right where you are right now.
We were gonna
and
go
you're
talk
somehow
to the witch.
talking yourself into a dead end where you are.
Well, we're going to go talk to the witch because she created the pendants that are mind controlling and sucking power from
All
people.
right, Elf Bozo, go grab the thing, go up to the thing, give the blood like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not walking out there.
What?
You were going to do it earlier.
Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't really going to do that.
He's going to hit him in the head with his hammer.
Okay. Well, now a threat of harm to your life, you'll do it.
Okay.
Look, we like you.
I don't.
I like you.
You shouldn't.
Good cop, bad
Okay.
cop. I like it.
If you want, you can roll an intimidation. Try to make him do it.
No, I'll walk out into the field and go to the dagger.
Well, maybe we should bring the dagger to him. No.
I ain't going out there.
What happens to me when I walk into the field?
You feel the air of coolness because there are no trees around you, and you walk right in. Nothing happens.
I pick up the dagger.
You pick up the dagger.
I'll walk to the altar.
You walk to the altar.
I cut my hand.
It's already covered in blood. I'm
and
sorry.
Put some
your hand.
some of my own blood
It's got to be fresh.
onto it.
Okay. And you add to the already red stain on the altar. You wait a moment.
Is this a good idea?
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.